Everybody, this episode of Rocks. Transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Basically, me reacting to a bunch of screen caps on YouTube and DeviantArt usually of comments that response to comments I made against these deviant lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning. Let's continue on with this person who says they are religious and following God's ways, but are doing it wrong, saying I'm doing it wrong because I'm following God's ways the right way. Let's continue on here. What was it? Oh yeah, no. Oh, and this, and some other stuff too. Let's see here. I say we are humans though, and humans cannot change biological sex. We can identities though, and that's what we need to work on. Changing how we act, not how we look. So it's Hero Comics, blogs of stuff I don't care about. Right here. Humans can change biological sex. No, they can't. It was to change biological sex, being trans was just go away if you think otherwise. I say, yeah, in the womb. I quote what this person sent me. A newly fertilized embryo literally develops without indication of its sex. Around 5 weeks, a group of cells clump together to form the biopotential primordium. These cells are neither male nor female, but have potentially turned into testes, ovaries, or neither. Also, if the gonad turns into neither, they are deformed. I say, they're supposed to become either testicles or ovaries. Male or female is just how human bodies work. Brains are just brains that don't demand anything but oxygen. And the mind is the man all the changes they want. It's the mind that is what demands the changes they want, and it is wrong. So it says, here comes F off. You're being transphobic. Yes, I am. By saying that this stuff is wrong. You can't judge other people for feeling how they feel. Yes, I can. This stuff is effed up. You gotta stop it. We're at a point in the world where we can realize we feel like the gender we were born with. I'm a non-binary, and that's fine. That's effed up. Don't try to change other people based on your own beliefs. Too bad. Doing it. It's disgusting. Get along with the times, Karen. No. Stretch the leg. Okay. Don't change the color of the screen. They don't hear. So I'm right, and I'm not right? Also said she knows her body is a normal human body. So the only way she could think it was different was by feeling. So it's the hero goes, no, you're not right. Because I say you're not right. Gain some reading comprehension skills. You sound like you have a selective composition. Yes, she was feeling. Nobody argue with that. It's the source of that feeling that you're confused about. And I say, I quote, can you confirm from that person that the question was, why do I feel different from other people, other women? Sound like you were arguing that. So as I'm asking you, there you go. I'm asking you to ask the OP if the reason they feel that they are trans is because they feel different from other women. I went through the thread twice over, and they never gave any hinting to that other than what they actually said. So bad. This person doesn't understand it. I'm asking you to quote them. I did. Where it says that they feel they are in the wrong body because they don't act like other people. Done. I'm experiencing difficulty between the source of the feeling. Playing the difficulty between the source of the feeling, which it can be society, or from the brain. Someone who's insecure about the gender solely because they feel different from other people is not trans, except they can say they are. Someone who was born with their brain being a certain way is trans, or not, because who cares about brains. Please read it over until you can understand the difference. Again, it's not an external source. It totally is an external source. I feel different from other people because other people act this sort of way. It's in the brain. It's in the brain. It's in the brain. No, it's not. It ain't. Here, I'll tell you again. It's in the brain. You say another stupid thing that's already been answered. I'm just going to copy and paste it over and over again. Your links to scientific articles and leave. Because you have selective comprehension by seeing what's right and what's wrong and disregarding what's wrong and saying, yeah, here's your problem, and owning me. So bad. Point blank period wrong. Interesting. Point blank period. Sounds familiar. Educate yourself with something before you argue it. Well, the way we like you to educate yourself, not on the way that you have, which totally destroys the way of life. Go. It's not in the brain. I have, and it proves you're right. It's not the same education as yours. Transgender beliefs are based on lies of fear, such acts are sin. So there is no fighting against it. You should know blame brains and bodies for mind issues. Knowing is not a physical thing. Learning is mental. People learn this stuff. So I say only because you think your body is wrong. It is not. Mutilating yourself and poisoning yourself to look different will not help. Someone says, mutilating or poisoning myself, question marks. Bro, what the heck are you talking about, question marks? Have you done any research on herbal therapy or any of these surgeries? Mutilating and poisoning yourself. Yeah. At all, question marks? That's not how stuff works. Except for, I don't know, so I got rid of that word. Yes, it is. Yeah. Science and a ton of studies have already proved the validity of transitions. They're the invalidity, actually. They have done plenty of studying myself. Testosterone won't poison me, except for it will. It's a natural hormone that's already in my body. Hormone therapy, everything just raises it to unnatural levels, which can cause cancer and all kinds of other horrible health problems, which is not good enough, not unjustified. It's unjustified. Yeah, well, they want to do it because they'll make them look better, look like they want to look, and then they'll die, and then they'll get sick, and they'll be like, have all kinds of problems, and they'll be like, yeah, well, I don't know why this happened. It's like, yeah, you pumped yourself full of nasty stuff, stop. I say surgical removal of normal healthy parts of your body is mutilation. Unnatural amounts of hormones in your body will poison you. Cancer is a side effect. Didn't you read the fine print on your waiver you signed? You say it's like going through puberty? Well, you already did go through that. Now you're a menstruate and have breasts. That's what's supposed to happen to a boy's ovaries. That is science. Not a safe-based, politically correct crap that some people say is science. It isn't because it's based on stereotypes. Someone says, God, do you have a stroke right now? God, you're such a brilliant. Like I say, that isn't scientific. All right, male to female. Sometimes it hurts. Girl wants to be a boy. I cry knowing, male to female. Boy wants to be a girl. Gotta get it right. I cry knowing I'll never experience childhood as a teen girl. How it was wasted being a lonely, suicidal, disgusting boy. This is not physical. This is mental. I got it wrong. I cry knowing I'll never experience it the same way a girl does. I never pass, so why try? I cry knowing I'll never have full control of my voice the way a comfortable teen woman can. What? The heck are you talking about? Are you kidding? Amy Lee's dark residence? Who cares? I can't know. I'll never escape the hellhole that is being a man. I'm forced to forever cursed with it. This is bad. This is bad thoughts, bad feelings, bad education. Someone says, first of all, you're not a man. You can learn to control your voice. I recommend you stop by the single linguistics Discord server, a similar one. There are tons of trans ladies there who would love to help you. I do understand the struggle, even though I'm female to male. Stay strong. Bullcrap. Same. I cry knowing only seen as a fetish to men. It's really sad. And hang on, sister. Overreach happiness. And I say, how's being a man a hellhole? I'm doing just fine. Because it's learned behavior. It's wrong. This stuff is based on mental wrongness. Bad thoughts, bad feelings. We have to resist them. We have to say, no, no. The Bible says that everything's good. You got to trust Him. Trust the Bible on that. So it's like, yo guys, you've been replying to almost every comment in this video. Have you ever considered that nobody gives us crap? Don't cuss, so I got really weird. About what you had to say on the situation, I do, but I don't care. Because you know what? You have nothing to offer anyone here because that I like. Save your breath and stop breathing entirely, please. Or stop breathing entirely, please. Like, no. What is single linguistic Discord? No place for people to deceive people more. Basically, I say no. Let's learn the truth. The truth is that you're a sad, pathetic man who's fighting drawing comics for years, still makes garbage because I say it's garbage. Perhaps you spent your time learning how to draw instead of asserting your bigotry in people's lives. You might grow creatively. Ignore the fact that you have grown creatively over the years. Nobody should be taking your life advice from you, as you know nothing about them and the situation, and nothing I have to say will change their minds because I say it will. Kindly go back to your crappy comics and leave them alone. No. That's like that word. I say, no, I am a Christian, so I must fight this stuff. Someone else says, actually, you should follow the Lord's example and get yourself nailed to a cross. No, good. You don't have to do this because I say you don't. Ignore the Bible that says you do. Verse that says you do. Just one may feel comfortable after you're a bull crap. Truth. That actual reality stuff that's it's real and makes me angry because it's real. Leave them alone. Nobody here is going to take your opinion of an annoying dip dude who spends his time interfering with other people's lives. Don't cuss, I do that. Find a new hobby because neither persuasion nor drawing are your forte because I say they aren't. Because you're saying that this stuff's wrong according to the Bible and science, and that's true, and we don't like hearing that. So get that out of here. Get the true stuff out of here. Leave our fantasy alone. Let us fantasize. fantasize. Let's leave this world, and let's hope it survives long enough so that we can live life and through our fantasy and not die. Until of course it goes away, because fantasy always gets destroyed by reality. You get rid of our fantasy early, makes us force us to get used to reality. So we'll stop fantasizing. But we don't want to stop fantasizing. You want to keep fantasizing? Like no. What do you want on here? You keep commenting on trans videos. Despite